My name is Celestine Sanders, and I am the president of Southfield PTA Council. Welcome to our annual Southfield Founders Day PTA Distinguished Service Award recognition. This year, due to the pandemic, we are celebrating virtually. This time last year, we were in the brick and mortar of March 2020. And it is amazing to see that you have not missed a beat in the education of our children. And for that, we like to say thank you. We like to thank every parent, family member, teacher, administrator, support staff, every leadership team person, and community supporter who've gone over and beyond to make our children's lives better. We like to thank Zarek Lake. It's because of you that this video is here. I said to Zarek, I have a vision. I would love to be able to do something for this district and we can work as a team, all of us. And Zarek said, let's do it. There's never been a time that you've taken something to Mr. Lake and he said, let's try it. Thank you for this wonderful, wonderful video, Zarek Lake. Thank you to Kay Witherspoon. I think this book, this keepsake program book, is almost 60 pages long. Kay Witherspoon, she put it together, typed every last page, put it in order, did all the grammar, made sure that everything had the right punctuation as much as possible that she could. And for that, Kay Witherspoon, we just want to thank you. You can email this video, this whole presentation, including the program book, to your family, friends, and whatnot all around the world. You can print off as many copies as you like, but we made it that way. As far as the certificates, let's talk about the certificates and the person who designed those certificates. Thank you, Yvette Ware Duvall. She was one of the vice presidents of Southfield PTA Council, and she is now a board trustee. But as always, she said, what can I do to help? And here she is. She designed it. She wrote names on every certificate. And what you will find is they're put in categories: teachers, parents, support staff, leadership team. All you have to do is simply go to that category. Mr. Lake has it all set up. Push the button and you can print off your own certificate. Are we into technology? All right, during this virtual learning time and this pandemic. Thank you for that. Now, what can I say? Thank you to Dr. Green. Dr. Green, you've always gone over and beyond. You have been with us. You keep us informed. You meet with us on a monthly basis or more. You were with us all summer. You kept it going because you wanted us to know what is going on. And if we had a problem, you would always find the solution. We thank you for the community, for all of the grants that you have written. We look at the food distribution. I mean, if there's something that's needed, I can remember people saying, well, how come Southfield? We're not getting our shots. She got right on it. So we thank her. Thank you, I should say, for all that you have done to make our lives better. She calls our children her babies, and we know that they are. Thank you to my wonderful Southfield PTA Council Executive Board, Andrea Wright, Marcy Robinson, Sherry Benj, and Natalie Hill. We're a great team. Thank you to all the PTA presidents and officers and all the schools and all the ones that are not PTA schools. I think we have one or two. Thank you for all that you're doing for the children in Southfield Public Schools. Your teachers and administrators are being honored as well because remember, at the beginning, 2 years ago, we said we're one, and we are. Finally, to everyone watching, thank you for being with us. We appreciate you today. This is just a token of our appreciation. Enjoy this unbelievable program. At this time, I have the honor and pleasure of introducing our Mistress of Ceremony, State Representative Kyra Bowden. State Representative Kyra Bowden is serving her second term, representing Michigan's 35th House District, which includes the communities of Southfield, Lathrop Village, Beverly Hills, Bingham Farms, and Franklin. She also serves as assistant leader for the House Democrats. Bowden is a graduate of Southfield Public Schools. She received her bachelor's degree from Grand Valley State University and attended the University of Detroit Mercy School of Law. After receiving her Juris Doctorate, Bowden became a civil litigation attorney. She is also an active member of her community, serving as a member of the National Congress of Black Women, Oakland County, the Women Lawyers Association of Michigan, Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated, and as a commissioner of the Total Living Commission for the City of Southfield. Bowden is a member of the Committee on Insurance, the Committee on Judiciary, and serves as the Minority Vice Chair of the Joint Committee on Administrative Rules. Welcome and thank you, State Representative Bowden, for being our presider.
Good evening, Southfield PTA Council. I'm your Mistress of Ceremony, State Representative Kyra Bowden, and I'm glad to be here today. I myself am a graduate of Southfield Public Schools, and I have the honor of representing Southfield, Lathrop Village, Beverly Hills, Bingham Farms, and Franklin in the Michigan State Capitol for Michigan's 35th House District. Let's begin the celebration of excellence with Lift Every Voice and Sing, sung by Monet Napier. She is a student at the University High School Academy.
Lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven ring with the harmony of liberty. Let all rejoicing rise high as the listening skies. Let it resound loud as the rolling sea. Sing a song full of the faith that the dark past has taught us. Sing a song full of the hope that the present has brought us. Facing a rising sun of a new day begun. Let us march on till victory is won. Let us march on till victory is won. Let us march on till victory is won.
Monet, thank you for your great performance. We will now have inspirational words from Marcy Robinson, the Southfield PTA Council Second Vice President.
Hi, my name is Marcy Robinson. I am a proud parent of a Southfield Public Schools student and an active board member of our Southfield Area Council PTA. I want to thank all of our parents, students, teachers, and staff for not giving up during these uncertain times. You have shown us all what it means to keep going even when it's hard. Congratulations to all of the honorees. You are appreciated.
Thank you so much for those encouraging words, Marcy Robinson. Next, we will have the occasion set by Tracy Troy, the Michigan PTA President-elect.
Greetings, Southfield Public School Parent Teacher Association. I'm Tracy Troy, Michigan PTA President-elect, and I'm very excited to celebrate this Founders Day with you. Each year around this time, we celebrate the founding of what has become the largest child advocacy organization in the United States. It all started February 17, 1897, with Alice Burney and Phoebe Hearst in what would become known as the National Congress of Parents and Teachers. Their mission focused on bettering the lives of children in education, health, and safety. Within the first 20 years, 37 state congresses had chartered to become a part of this important mission. In 1926, Selena Sloan Butler formed the National Congress of Colored Parents and Teachers to advocate for children, especially African American children in segregated communities. With our like missions and following the Supreme Court decision to end segregation, these two important groups signed a Declaration of Unification to become one association, June 22, 1970. The call for legislation at the national level of PTA over the years has included creation of kindergarten classes, child labor laws, hot and healthy lunch programs, and art and education. The Michigan Congress of Parents and Teachers was founded May 19, 1918 in Battle Creek, Michigan. Efforts of our Michigan PTA over the century have included legislation in Michigan to provide adequate health training in our schools, resolution for special education that all students have educational opportunities afforded to them to commensurate their capabilities, resolution of manual traffic signals at school locations, implementing important safety rules of crossing school crossing guards. Today, we continue to bring important resolutions such as supporting inclusion, protection, and affirmation of LGBTQ students and families in Michigan. On this Founders Day celebration, we gather, even virtually, each of us, a national, state, and local member, and continue to proudly commit to being a powerful voice for all students, a relevant resource for parents, and a strong advocate for public education. Today, we're a part of supporting our students and communities as we make history through a pandemic. Thank you. Thank you for adapting how you support your communities and making our history and continuing the mission of PTA. Our mission to make every child's potential a reality by engaging and empowering families and communities to advocate for all children. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Tracy Troy. We look forward to working with you as the next Michigan PTA president. Throughout this evening, we will have several musical selections from various members of the Southfield Public Schools family. Next, we will hear from Interim Chief Academic Officer of Southfield Public Schools, Mrs. Pamela English.
Hi, my name is Pam English. I'm the Interim Chief Academic Officer for Southfield Public Schools. And this evening, we salute our heroes with the greatest love of all. I believe that children are our future. Teach them well and let them lead the way. Show them all the beauty they possess inside. Give them a sense of to make it easier. Let the children's laughter remind us how we used to be. And everybody's searching for a hero. People need someone to look up to. Never found anyone to fulfill my needs. A lonely place to be. So I learned to depend on me. Now I decided long ago never to walk in anyone's shadow. If I fail, if I succeed, at least I'll live as I believe. No matter what they take from me, they can't take away my dignity, because the greatest love of all is happening to me. And I found the greatest love of all inside of me. The greatest love of all is easy to achieve, yes. Learning to love yourself is the greatest love of all. I believe that children are our future. Teach them well and let them lead the way. Show them all the beauty they possess inside. Give them a sense of pride to make it easier. Let the children's laughter remind us how we used to be. And I decided long ago never to walk in anyone's shadow. If I fail, if I succeed, at least I live as I believe. No matter what they take from me, they can't take away my dignity, because the greatest love of all is happening to me. Yes. And I found the greatest love of all inside of me. The greatest love of all is easy to achieve. Yes, learning to love yourself is the greatest love of all. And if by chance that special place that you've been dreaming of, oh, it leads you to a lonely place, find your strength in
The children truly are our future. Thank you, Mrs. English, for that wonderful song selection. We now have the pleasure of hearing from Southfield Public Schools Superintendent, Dr. Jennifer Martin Green, as our keynote speaker.
Greetings, Southfield Public Schools families. Welcome to the 2021 Parent-Teacher Association annual Founders Day celebration. I am Dr. Jennifer Green, Superintendent of the Southfield Public Schools, and it is indeed my honor and privilege to serve you each and every day. It is also my honor and privilege to be here to celebrate our heroes. Almost 1 year to the date, the world was informed of a global pandemic, of which many things remained a mystery. However, for those within the Southfield Public Schools district, we were able to gather our belongings and pivot to a virtual platform to ensure that our children and our stakeholders remained safe and well while providing a high-quality education. It is through you, our teachers, secretaries, paraprofessionals, technology staff, administration, bus drivers, food service workers, custodial staff, Board of Education, and the leadership of the Area Council PTA that we were able, through patience and perseverance, accomplish many things. You should be quite proud of all that we have done during this time. It is through our partnerships that we were able to be successful. We were the true definition of community. We came together and rallied support for those who were experiencing food insecurity, for those who needed additional technology, for those who needed support via clothing and or boots, coats, and even a few who needed our assistance with shelter. We were able to garner support of our healthcare providers to provide a flu vaccination clinic, and we were also extremely grateful to our providers when they were able to have the telehealth providing social emotional supports. We also, from many donors, were able to provide our community with personal protection equipment. One could not imagine that almost 365 days later, we would still be sitting here, waiting, wanting, and now fortunately welcoming you back to our school district and school buildings. This is a homecoming of monumental proportion, and I am very much looking forward to what our future will become. Thank you for all that you've done. Thank you for all that you continue to do. I look forward to seeing each and every one of you face to face very soon as we reopen the Southfield Public School District. Have a great day and enjoy the program.
Thank you, Dr. Green. It is truly a homecoming, and we look forward to seeing all of your students in school soon. We have another musical selection for you from Bernie, K through 8 Schools Director of Bands, Mr. Randy Scott, who was also my band teacher when I attended Bernie Middle School years ago. Please sit back and relax and listen to the smooth sounds of Mr. Randy Scott. Thank you, Randy Scott, for that excellent performance. We will now have special tributes from several dignitaries throughout the state of Michigan.
Hello, my name is Charles Hicks, and I'm the president of the Southfield Board of Education. And on behalf of the board, we'd like to say thank you to the Southfield Area Council PTA for all that you've done, all that you continue to do for our most prized possession, our students. Through our collaboration and partnerships, we appreciate all the things that we can mutually do to enrich their lives. The pandemic has been hard, but I can see the continued work from Area Council continually making our district better. Again, we congratulate you on this virtual Founders Day, and that we hope to get back to normal, get back to doing the things that we can do to continually make things better and move things forward. Thank you.
Hello, my name is James Jackson, Regional Director for United States Senator Gary Peters. On behalf of Senator Peters, I'd like to congratulate the Southfield Area Council on today's Founders Day event. Even though this year, Founders Day is being celebrated differently than in years past, it speaks to the resilience of Southfield Public Schools and the dedicated parents and families that support it. This is a community that truly comes together when necessary. This school year, we've experienced challenges on a scale no one could foresee and no one was prepared for. We've had to make major adjustments to how lessons are taught and how our students receive it. And this hasn't been easy. Now I say we because this is my district. You see, I'm not only a product of Southfield Public Schools, I'm also a parent here in the district. So I know firsthand the impact COVID has had on the learning process. As a former president of the Southfield Board of Education, I can only imagine the tough decisions the board, Dr. Green, and the administration had to make in order to keep the academic process going. This included organizing an amazing graduation experience for the class of 2020 that my middle daughter was a member of. I commend the teachers for quickly and effectively adapting to virtual learning platforms while still working hard to keep our students engaged. For many teachers, this is in addition to being an at-home parent themselves to their young students. I know that hasn't been easy. I also commend the parents and families of our students for managing the changes this year has forced us all to adapt to in our homes. Trust me, I understand when it many times is a struggle getting my own MacArthur student up and ready for classes each morning. And that's on top of working remotely myself. Even with all this year's thrown at us, I'm so impressed with how the Southfield Public Schools family has risen to the occasion and continued to do what our district has always done best, educate children. As we prepare to transition back to in-person learning, Senator Peters and I would like to thank all of you for all you do and for your continued devotion to Southfield Public Schools. The success of our district and of all of our students is a direct result of all of you. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. I'm Congresswoman Brenda Lawrence, and I represent the Michigan 14th District. And I'm proud to be speaking to you today, being a former PTA, member of Southfield Public Schools, a former district area PTA member, and being a member of the Southfield School Board. I want you all to know that I commend you and congratulate those teachers, staff, students, and administrators who will be getting the Distinguished Service Award. It is well deserved. I know this past year, especially with the transition of virtual classes, has been challenging for all of us, but our educators, our staff, and our parents have truly gone above and beyond to support our students. I couldn't be more proud of you. As the mayor of Southfield, I was always committed to the dedication and commitment to education that you all provide. So it comes as no surprise that you're able to step up without skipping a beat during this challenging times. Through your selfless actions and compassion, it shows what makes Southfield so great. It's because of your creativity, your determination during this pandemic that our students continue to receive a world-class education. I know that they get their strength from each of you. They get their spirit from you, and they get their resilience from you. Your shining example makes me work harder in Congress just as much as it makes our students work harder. I know that being in education and being a parent sometimes seems like a thankless job, but I hope today serves as a small token of our appreciation for your tireless work. While we aren't able to do what we did last year, I am confident that you are more than ready to take on whatever we face in the future. I want you all to know from the bottom of my heart, from all the levels of investment that Southfield has placed in me, I hope that once things return to normal, we will have a big celebration, and we will celebrate because we had made it through and we never lost focus on educating our children. I join you today, we lock arms and saying in Southfield, we will educate our children. Be safe. I thank you. I look forward to seeing you soon.
Hi everyone, I'm State Senator Jeremy Moss. This past year has been unlike any that we've seen in our lifetime, and hopefully we'll ever see again. Everything we knew to be normal about our worlds has been upended, and there's no place that's truer than in our education system. That's why I'd like to take a minute to say thank you to all of our students, teachers, support staff, administrators, parents, grandparents, family members, and guardians. Your collaborative efforts and willingness to adapt to these ever-changing circumstances is, without a doubt, the top reason our students are receiving the quality education that they are now. I can't imagine the difficulties and battles that you're facing every single day. And this road has been long and tiring, but you've persevered and you've continued to persist. And for that, I couldn't be prouder to represent you and our students in the Michigan State Senate. Your collective sacrifice compels me to push for our best interests as we navigate through this tumultuous time together. Once again, thank you for your dedication and commitment, and congratulations on this recognition. I look forward to continuing to serve you however I can in the state legislature.
Hello, everyone. My name is Kamisha Gant, and I am your Oakland County Circuit Court Judge. I would like to thank the dedicated parents and educators for stepping up to ensure our students are staying healthy, safe, and continuing to learn during the COVID-19 pandemic. COVID-19 has caused unprecedented disruptions to education. I know that many of you are balancing the challenging demands of simultaneously teaching, working, and parenting. I want to acknowledge this difficult work, particularly as we are all navigating uncharted waters together. I am impressed by your innovation, creativity, brilliance, and dedication that I have repeatedly seen you demonstrate during this crisis. It illustrates your love for children that I also share. Education may look different right now, but the commitment and care that you provide students and families is an ever-present part of the educational system. Please accept my sincere gratitude and acknowledgement of your hard work. Be healthy and stay safe.
Hello, thank you so much for the opportunity to bring greetings. My name is Yolanda Smith-Charles. I am your Oakland County Commissioner representing District 17, which is comprised of the entire city of Lathrop Village, portions of the city of Southfield, and a portion of Oak Park. It's my honor to be in front of you today in this space. I am a product of Southfield Public Schools. I am a product of the PTA. My family believed in being engaged in our school's life and in our school's thriving. And as a result, we were very active at an early age for me. I matriculated through Kennedy, through Thompson, through SHS, and then I went on and finished my undergrad at the Hampton University in Virginia. So I want to just congratulate the people being recognized today. but really the entire community of learners and community of families that are represented with our area council PTA are really what warms my heart on today. So just know that you have a friend at the county, you have someone who's going to continue to advocate for you. So continue to keep me abreast of those things that are most important. And it'll be my honor to carry those torches forth. So again, Yolanda Smith-Charles, your Oakland County Commissioner for District 17. Keep up the good work, PTA. Love ya, love ya, love ya.
Hello, this is Ken Cyber, Southfield Mayor, and former Southfield Schools Deputy Superintendent and teacher at Southfield High and Thompson. I truly enjoyed my years in the Southfield School District. I have many wonderful experiences and made contact with wonderful parents, colleagues, and of course students. So greetings from the city of Southfield for, this is actually the 70th Founders Day. Of course, this is the most unusual Founders Day. 1951 was the first Founders Day. It was a potluck supper in the cafeteria at Southfield High School. And here in 2021, we're doing this virtually. You know, all through the past year, I've really thought a lot about education, and I believe kids belong in school. And to me, safety always comes first of our staff and students. Of course, we've done the right thing by holding distance learning, but it does not substitute for in-person class instruction. But I want to thank all of you who persevered, because that's what we have to do. We have been dealt a terrible hand, and hopefully in the months ahead we'll get through it, and students will be allowed back in school, and people will get vaccinated, and we'll get back to some sense of normalcy. So for right now, I just want to tell you that it's been a tough year, might even say a horrible year, but we're getting through it, we've gotten through it, and I appreciate the staff for doing all they've done to keep education moving in the city. I appreciate the parents who've supported the schools and their children, and I congratulate all of the honorees in the 2021 virtual Founders Day. Thank you.
Parent Teacher Association's Founders Day. I want to start off by commending all of you, because you have a huge responsibility to improve the lives of every child through education, health, and safety. You've also made commitments on an annual basis, such as being a powerful voice for all children, to be a resource for parents, and a strong advocate for public education. 2020 was a very challenging year, and despite those obstacles, you continue to fulfill your commitment to our children. And let's start with education. You were able to switch from in-person learning to virtual learning, and you made it successful. You were able to give our children the needed school supplies, laptops, and computers that they needed to further their education. Let's talk about health. You were able to ensure that our children received meals during the summer months when schools were not in session. Safety. You continue to partner and coordinate with the Southfield Police Department and the Southfield Fire Department, which is very important for our children's safety. So with all these things being said, I just want to thank you again for the hard work, dedication, and commitment that you've shown to the city of Southfield and to the children of our community. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Fire Chief Johnny Menifee.
And I'm Morgan Menifee, a senior at UHSA.
My daughter, we would like to say thank you to all the heroes in the Southfield Public Schools, from our administrator to our teachers, to our support staff, to the parents that helped out. We have been dealing with a terrible pandemic that has rattled our community.
I've gotten accepted into 8 of 8 schools, and I don't think that would be possible without the tremendous teachers at my school and my fellow past teachers from around the district.
So as your fire chief and as a father from a senior from Southfield Public Schools, I want to say thank you. We want to say thank you because we know you've gone above and beyond what's been asked of you. I can't say it enough. Thank you, and remember, stay Southfield strong.
Thank you to all who participated in special tributes. Thank you for your thoughtful words and encouragement. We will now have another musical selection from Mr. Daryl Beebe. Mr. Beebe is the Southfield Public Schools Director of Student Support Network and Stakeholder Engagement. Once again, let's sit back, relax, and listen to some more smooth sounds from Mr. Daryl Beebe. Mr. Beebe, thank you so much for that wonderful musical selection. We hope you're enjoying the program so far. I know I am. We now will have several special awards to individuals who have been making an impact in the Southfield Public Schools community. We will have Andrea Wright, who is the Southfield PTA Council First Vice President. She has the honor of recognizing Best Male Engagement.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for coming out to our PTA Founders Day virtual celebration. My name is Andrea Wright. I am Southfield Area Council First Vice President. On tonight, we recognize 4 distinguished gentlemen who have gone above and beyond supporting our district and community. They're our heroes. So on tonight, we recognize our best male engagement. Their names are Mr. Beebe, Mr. Lake, Mr. Marshall, and Mr. Scott. We thank you for a service of excellence. Thank you again, and have a great evening.
Mr. Zero Beebe, Mr. Zerick Lake, Mr. Aaron Marshall, and Mr. Randy Scott. Thank you for all your hard work to make Southfield Public Schools and its community a better place. We will now have the Southfield Outstanding PTA PTSA Supporter of the Year Award presented by Yvette Ware Duval, Southfield Public Schools Board of Education trustee and past Southfield PTA Council Vice President.
Good evening. This next award is for Ms. Gardner. Ms. Paulette Gardner, you have reached the height of excellence and have maintained that level of performance and wonderful attitude over the long haul. You are among the greatest individuals who accept nothing but the best and support all for the greater good. Even though you are not in the spotlight, you are the backbone of each and every event. Please know that we could not have successful programs and events for our children and families without your hard work and dedication. We are forever thankful for the time that you have given us. You have made unforgettable differences. Southfield Public School Parent-Teacher Association, thank you for loving our children, parents, and community unconditionally. Ms. Gardner, you have a great evening, and thank you.
Congratulations, Ms. Paulette. Your work in this district has not gone unnoticed, and we truly appreciate you. We will now have Sherry Binge, Southfield PTA Council Treasurer, present the Southfield PTA Council Member of the Year.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to tonight's event. I'm sure it's been an amazing time thus far. The next person that we're going to honor, I have had the pleasure and honor of working with the Southfield Area Council PTA over the last 3 to 4 years. Certainly post-COVID, we were all able to meet in person. In those meetings, her passion for the children and the city of Southfield, the education that the children in Southfield are receiving became quite evident. There was never a time where she did not have a question to ensure that the students were receiving the best possible education, that the students were competitive not just locally, but on a national level, that the students could go to college and feel like they were on an equal playing field with any other student. Post-COVID, this has not changed. We cannot meet in person, but we do meet virtually, and this is still her desire. It still shows through in the questions that she asks. It still shows through in the work that she does in her own school as well as in the area council PTA. This lady has recently taken on a position with the school board where we look forward to her doing even greater and better things for the students for the city of Southfield. But as for tonight, we honor Yvette Ware Duval. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Mrs. Yvette Ware Duval. You are so deserving of this honor. Continue to shine in this district and also in this community. We will now have the Nancy Weidman Award presented by Diana Sharp, former Nancy Whiteman Award recipient and past Michigan PTA treasurer.
Hello, I am Diana Sharp, and I'm honored to present the award for the 2020-21 Nancy Whitman Award. This award has a special place in the heart of our Southfield community. Unlike other awards presented by our Southfield Council, this award was named after an extraordinary woman who was a pillar in our own community. It is not easy to be named a Nancy Whitman awardee. This award takes years of tireless dedication. To earn this award, you are not a bystander, lamenting on how you wish things were different or how you wish they would change for the better. For this award, you are in the trenches, fighting to teach our children, encouraging our teachers, or empowering our parents. This award is about leading and supporting others to be a light within your community for the benefit of our children, our parents, our teachers, our administration, our community stakeholders. Dr. Jennifer Martin Green embodies a Nancy Whitman awardee. She is always looking for ways and opportunities to help our children, affectionately referred to as her babies. From educational power hour presentations, teaching our children, doing food drops during our pandemic, cheering at ball games, handing out Chromebooks, working to make sure our teachers have the necessary equipment to do their jobs effectively, working to improve our internal school structure, advocating on our behalf with legislative leaders, or just calling to make sure you're okay. These are just some of the examples of why Dr. Green was selected for this award. She makes a difference and makes it seem effortless. Some might say that it's just the job of a superintendent to do all these things. The difference and what makes her so special is that Dr. Martin Green is never satisfied and always looking for more ways to affect positive change in our schools and community at large. Congratulations, Dr. Jennifer Martin Green.
Congratulations, Dr. Jennifer Martin Green. My hope is that you will continue to lead this district with uncompromising leadership and integrity. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been a wonderful time hearing about the amazing work and excellence in the Southfield community. It has been my pleasure to be your Mistress of Ceremony as a graduate of Southfield Public Schools, and I look forward to the continued partnership with Southfield Public Schools. To close out, we will have one more musical selection by Pam English. We will hear from Kathy Carter, the Michigan PTA president, and we will have closing remarks by the Southfield PTA Council President, Celestine Sanders. Thank you so much.
You don't have to be afraid of what you are.
Hello, Southfield PTA, and good evening to Southfield PTA, to distinguished guests, honorees, and families. I am Kathy Carter, your Michigan PTA president. I'd like to thank you right now for inviting me to say a few words on behalf of your Michigan PTA Board of Directors. Michigan PTA Board of Directors and I would like to say thank you and to let you know you are appreciated for PTAing this year. It's been an incredible time, challenging. I don't even know if that's the right word with what's gone on, but thank you, and we do appreciate every effort that you've made to make things right by your children and families. Whether your children are learning virtually, face-to-face, or you're a community member or a staff member at any level, thank you for advocating and doing what's best for families and children, whether it's in the school, in the district, in the city, at the state or national level. It is appreciated, and it's what PTA does. And advocacy looks like so many different things, but making it best for children and families is the most important thing. By doing this, we make sure that our families are successful, and when families are successful, we know their children will be successful. Our goal is to make children successful. This is done by keeping children and families first in everything we say and do. To the award winners this evening, wow, you have fought through the most incredible time and had so many things thrown at you. Bravo. You have maintained the PTA mission. The PTA mission, for those that don't know what it is, the PTA mission is making sure that every child's potential becomes a reality by empowering and engaging families and communities in advocating for all children. You have had to be creative. You've had to probably be aggressive at some points, whether it's to go out and get people to participate, get things through, find whatever it is you needed. So congratulations. Your board of directors and I, again, say congratulations to all of our honorees this evening. I have always believed if you make a difference in one person's life, one child's life, you've been successful. That's what we need to do. We need to show people that there is success out there. PTA cannot let up. We must keep moving forward and advocate at all times and at all levels. Again, the school, the district, the city, the state, and national, because a lot of policies are created at state and national levels that we have to deal with. Whether it's for families or students, we need to keep moving forward and advocating. Your PTA Board of Directors is here and ready to help in that mission. So please let us know if there's something we could do. Again, thank you and congratulations to all of you this evening. Enjoy the rest of the program and keep up the good work. And remember, every child, one voice.
Did you enjoy yourself? Congratulations once again to all of our distinguished service award recipients. Thank you to the Board of Education for your support. Thank you for attending. We wish you peace, love, and safekeeping.